Organizational ecosystems consist of multiple participants, each playing distinct but interdependent roles that collectively create, distribute, and capture value. At the center of many ecosystems is the lead organization or orchestrator, which sets the strategic direction, governance rules, standards, and shared platforms that enable collaboration among participants. This orchestrator may be a manufacturer, a service provider, a technology platform firm, or a regulator depending on the industry. Surrounding the orchestrator are complementers, organizations that provide products, services, or innovations that enhance the attractiveness of a core offering. For example, app developers are complementers in a smartphone ecosystem. Suppliers and input providers contribute essential resources such as raw materials, data, skills, or technology components. Meanwhile, customers are not passive recipients. They actively influence product design, quality expectations, and innovation priorities. All participants operate within an environment influenced by institutions such as regulatory bodies, professional associations, and educational systems that shape norms, capabilities, and legitimacy in the ecosystem. The roles of ecosystem participants are defined not just by formal responsibilities, but by the nature of interactions and dependencies among them. Orchestrators typically focus on coordination, integration, and establishing standards that ensure the ecosystem functions efficiently. Complementers generate value through innovation and specialization, allowing the ecosystem to respond rapidly to changing market needs. Suppliers and technology partners contribute stability and reliability, forming the infrastructure that underpins production and service delivery. Customers, increasingly empowered by digital platforms, co-create value by providing feedback, usage data, and market signals that influence future development cycles. Regulatory bodies maintain oversight to ensure fair practices, consumer protection, and adherence to legal and environmental standards. Importantly, these roles are fluid rather than fixed. A complementum may evolve into an orchestrator, a customer community may become a source of innovation, and new technological platforms may redefine power relationships within the ecosystem. This fluidity reflects continuous change driven by competition, learning, and adaptation. Effective participation in an organizational ecosystem requires mutual trust, strategic alignment, and shared incentives among actors. Each role contributes differently to ecosystem resilience and long-term viability. Orchestrators must balance control with openness, maintaining enough coordination to prevent fragmentation while allowing enough flexibility to encourage innovation. Complementers must manage the tension between collaboration and competition, especially when developing differentiated offerings that still comply with ecosystem standards. Suppliers must remain reliable while being adaptable to evolving technical and strategic requirements. Customers influence ecosystem evolution through adoption choices, advocacy, and feedback loops. Regulators and institutional actors maintain system integrity and ensure that growth does not compromise societal or environmental concerns. The success of the ecosystem depends on how well these roles interact. Misalignment or loss of trust can lead to instability, disengagement, or fragmentation. Therefore, understanding participant roles and their interdependencies provides a foundation for managers to design governance systems, allocate responsibilities, and support sustainable value creation across the ecosystem.